Nota. Eu estou tentando iniciar esse jogo há um tempão, velho. What the fuck? Peraí. Ah, esqueci de conferir o YouTube. Hum. Vamos nessa. Muito difícil, história normal.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Esse tá um negócio?
Cacada disse, teste.
Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
O que tá acontecendo aqui? Peraí.
I dreamed of
Cacada
the abyss,
00 disse,
the
teste.
darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
Achei que eles iam banir alguma
And a
coisa,
good
mas
day
pelo
to
jeito eles
you
vão me
too.
banir. É.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. Night be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew.
Eles quase me baniram aqui agora.
Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple.
Agora que eu nem comecei.
Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Nossa, 1695. New Eden.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Mas isso me lembra o início de
New Eden is cold as death.
Bioshock Infinite.
You may well be disappointed.
Meu rosto vai bugar agora, né? Vou apagar a luz. Ué, tá aqui não.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Grog? Seria grog. Que é bom jogar no controle?
I think I weary of long boating sea voyages to grim faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't
Opa.
linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Talvez no controle seja melhor, né? Vamos ver.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
E usar a cor. Opa.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the falling down house.
Pegar. Tá acostumado a pegar com X, é por quê?
Looks steady enough. Antea.
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices.
Pulo magnético, né?
Call this a fight?
Que isso?
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe.
Uma
But
coisa que
are they
aparece
keeping
embaixo que eu não sei
people
o que é.
outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Uma carta do primo de alguém. Chaves, a carta do primo tá aqui. Nossa, o mapa é grande, hein? Ixi. Será aquilo ali embaixo? Cor. É meio doido.
More wanderers.
Behind you!
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people have been dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
This doesn't bode well.
Que isso?
Time to leave for good.
Vai matar eles num burn? Qual seria a diferença? Talvez essas palavras se percam no tempo, mas devo escrevê-las. A data? Não sei dizer qual é. Esse aqui é o mês de junho de 1695. 1695.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Ficamos travados em cima. Não é estranho. Opa! One second. A internet tá horrível. Infelizmente, né? Ela tá horrível. Essa bosta. Talvez mate ele mais rápido, mas... pó. Espectral, o que é isso? Talvez isso aqui mate mais rápido, né? Vamos ver.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Que é, Charles? Ah tá, o carinha da carta.
Empty docks in a growing settlement.
Já esqueci isso tudo aqui. Começou
Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town,
com um negocinho na tela. Que tirei.
we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
Toda vez que
We'll
aperto
see
a
if
correr,
you
conserta a
remember some
câmera.
of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
This town is less and less welcome.
Uhum. Já sinto. Pra cá.
Yeah.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I
Área
remember
de
you telling her.
investigação. Ah tá, isso aqui que o tutorial tava falando que eu não prestei atenção. Eu tava falando com esse maluco aqui, mas não é não. Esse cara aqui. Falar com ele. Tá, eu usei a cura toda assim, sem querer. Aqui, eu vou pra cá, rápido. Vou gerar aqui pra ver, né? Ah, sai o negócio da missão. Parece que essa casa é grande, né?
This must be the inn.
Esse aqui. Bancada. Doomsday.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assume...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is thick-skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her attitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
Quando o
The
maluco é
Banishers
free
are
fax.
here. Surely, with their expertise, we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed,
Cemitério?
it distresses me yet further to tell you that we
Ele
do not
morreu no
know what
cemitério.
so tragically cost him his life.
Como é que eu... Ah, tá.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said. Rupture, strangery, or sadness.
Física.
Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
É claro, né? Tá.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all
Já tá, todo mundo
remain
morreu,
of
acho que todo mundo ia embora.
extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here, but we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements, anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death, and death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all.
Caralho.
Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Vai.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Deve importe em sua casa. Tá trancado. Peças de 8. Dinheiro. Cara do bagulho tudo. Nossa.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Isso. Ah, tá, é ele. Eu achei que tinha uma parede invisível do lado. Pera, isso são missões? Não, essa missão era fechada por ordem do governador. Nas horas de
A
escuridão.
curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Está com um stutter terrível na minha tela.
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said their house stood above the docks.
Brilho! O que é isso? Nossa, eu achei que era um caramô. Pirita. Incomum. Tu.
Antea. Red. Come in.
Encantar.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Perguntar essa primeiro. Tem o que eu queria
How
saber.
were things, you know, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Opa, tem pontinho aqui.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this.
Nossa, ela fala
I
sussurrando.
cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther? Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
Eu empurro seu.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Novembro de 1690. Nossa, eu tô muito em 1900 travado.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Tá, achei que tinha um segundo aparato.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Mil seiscentos e oitenta e cinco. Ah, era lá em cima mesmo. Eu tô vendo nas caixas que estavam em cima da mesa.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him,
Ah, tá.
and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then.
Nossa, esse mapa
Bit
tá
green
aqui.
for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Nossa. Dá pra avaliar o mapa. Que legal. Dá pra dar zoom. Brasil aqui. O Brasil aqui tá escrito com S. Mexicana. América Mexicana. Esse mapa tá diferente. Nagala. Terra. Magalanica. Será que tem latim? Será que é por isso? O que tá escrito Pacífica? Oceanos trópicos. Até em latim. Por isso que tá estranho. Então aqui pode não ser Brasil, que só consigo ver o B, BRAS. Terra. Terra Australis. Esse mapa parece que a Antártica. A Antártica faz parte da Austrália, é muito estranho. Tá. Legal, mas é. Coisa de maluco. Casos. Nossa. Depois eu vejo isso. Parece uma Bíblia. Mesma coisa, né? O que é isso? Mesma coisa de novo. Formicários. Bilhete aqui.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Caralho. Um pesadelo vindo. Visões, prenúncio. Alguém tá por trás disso? Um verdadeiro alvo. Pesadas por disso, preciso saber como. Entra em nossas cabeças. O sono não oferece mais descanso. Isso não pode continuar.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Peruca? Mas alguma coisa tem isso aqui. Vamos ver a peruca primeiro.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Será que ela é velho?
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Os pesadelos vêm. Da vaca. Não sei falar. Opa. Não tá.
Got enough book?
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esse aqui são os dicas, esse aqui é o mais importante, talvez. É.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Tentando tomar um negócio. 3 gotas de óleo, fusão de camomila. Isso aqui dá. Remédio pra dormir.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit.
Estou torto na cara dele.
Poor Charles.
Então acho que não era o cara que falar, não? Será?
We must make our way to this.
Please be careful.
Não era não. 50 metros. Estava marcado mais ou menos no rumo dela.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You'll be all right.
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Ah, é a tocha, eu acho. Nossa, a tocha dela é mó pica. Legal. Seu mapa. É, foi isso que apareceu na hora. Nós viemos daqui, então. Aqui, o que é isso? Sincere Pérez, Paris. Pousada. Cemitério, desembarque. Um senhor aqui, uma pessoa aqui.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Tá. Eu tinha que testar pela ciência. Ih, eu travei. Ih, a minha me travou. Consegui. Opa. Uma food here. Legal. Salem?
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Vou lá aqui, será? Não. Couro? Couro.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Eu cheguei, o cara ia falar, não rouba não.
Oh, of course, I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
O olho dela brilha vermelho, é mó estranho.
Squire Sincere Paris, traveling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Ué.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
Well, I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are...
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death. Weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
O que você vende? O que é isso? Pele de animal. Às vezes dá isso.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She just stands there, watching me.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it. Unable as we are in this interminable grey. Well, there you are. As soon as possible. Did you arrive?
The crew refused to dock.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make...
Ele vai embora com o barco. Ele vai morrer.
I bid you good days.
A pleasure, Miss...
Esse maluco vai morrer. Opa. Olha lá embaixo. Couro. Peças de 8. 39. Eu nem sei quanto dinheiro eu tenho, né? Vamos ver isso. Pera, esse aqui abre o mapa. Isso aqui abre o mapa. 2 botões que abrem o mapa. Não dá pra matar os ratos. Opa.
A wisp. So close to town.
Fechado por ordem do governador.
Where are you leading me? More of you? Petty fiend.
Opa. Ah, tá. Isso aqui é...
Used them all.
Eu não tenho. O que é isso? Ah, não, eu já morri, velho. Fui coçar a cabeça. Eu morri no... Ah, não, me falo bem nos primeiros.
More of you? Enough.
Eu defendi!
No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Amarelo. Gaulétria. Gautéria. Não há nada aqui não? Não. Opa! O que é isso? A mão dela tá brilhando. Ah tá, é um negócio. Só pra me saber. Acho que eu tinha que procurar, né?
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Tem que encontrar, mas não tá por aqui. Vou pra cima aqui.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Realizar ritual. Não tenho planta.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
O que é? Tá perito. Perito eu já tenho.
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic?
Isso abre. Não é essa também. A tocha dela não ilumina muito, não. Mesmo sendo uma tocha mágica. Ah, tá ali embaixo, ó. É invisível. Opa. Para impedir de nascer. Ih, não era pra usar não. Bugou. Tô tentando pular, mas pular é com... Pular não, desviar. Desviar é com... B.
In each stain hides a story.
Opa.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place.
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No. But neither do you.
Morreu. Abri.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Figura de Charles. Bom, tava meio que aberta, né? Mas tudo bem.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. If I can find his grave.
Será que o túmulo não é esse? Ah.
Many dead in more recent years.
As lâmpadas, as velas brilham roxa, é estranho.
These tombs are more lavish. Charles's should be around here somewhere.
Eu já vi o Charles. Vou procurar então. Aqui mesmo. Não dá pra ir, aqui não dá pra ir. Ah, dá pra virar. Modo foto. E de onde eu vim, só resta pra cá então. Não é aqui, desmarca. Tem aqui. Aqui, onde é que eu... Ah, é aqui.
Ah, here you are.
Pera. O que era pra fazer? Mandar a capa pro
Now is a
maluco.
good time for we old friends to talk.
Marcar o
Come too
interdimensional.
far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here.
Tá congelando?
I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Não parece ser tão velho assim, não.
Until here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. is read with you. There is no time to waste.
Before you died, you
Direto ao
investigated
ponto.
the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its
Uma
power.
bruxa?
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea, but I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Nossa.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead. There was no...
We'll banish it.
You won't. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded.
Your death,
I know. What prompted it, I do not know. But I do know this.
So?
This one is different.
How did this nightmare...
I believed that I could come to the cemetery. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens body. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. I felt her gaze. The spirit is vengeance pure.
I've heard your warning.
No.
You know how this works.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow.
The longer you haunt Esther, the...
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend.
I knew you. You were a good man. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther,
Tá meio
my
banido.
good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord. Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave. Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport. You have no reason to stay.
Pera.
Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Até ela não vai banir ele porque ele falou com ela. Aí ele vai em paz, é isso? Porque antes ela ia banir ele de qualquer jeito. Pelo que eu entendi.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed.
A escola?
Charles is at rest now. And Tia, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
Ela foi correndo agora? Opa. Ah, tem uma tralha, tem um cemitério. Legal.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating
Eu
the
usei o
curse.
negócio sem querer de novo, droga.
Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. Good night, my dear.
Casão, hein? Isso.
Good day to you, madam.
Nossa.
Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with...
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you?
Nossa.
You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
Batida. Nossa, que nome doido. Vamos ver sua loja.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? It's important. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little... I should have gone when I had the chance.
What can you...
Did Minister Davenport said he'd summoned...
In my experience...
Well,
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad...
Every time I close my eye, I'm in this door. Coins fall from the ceiling. Only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. There. The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous.
Do you remember when?
The when is difficult to say.
A very good.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fool?
Vai com todo mundo agora, será? Não vou falar não, se tiver.
Good day, sir.
You'll be one of Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte.
Ele é
You may meet Red McGregor
repórter.
about the place.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use.
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We sent the children.
That can't have been easy.
No. I did know that. To his shame, the late...
And what do you think sits in the meeting house?
Miss, if...
What kind...
New Eden is strict...
I've come to help. Be a good and humble...
I'll not waste my time. We, madam, have prayed for salvation, and you are not it.
Nossa.
Do you have bad dreams, Mr. Bachelor?
You
ele é
don't want to
marido
hear
dela.
about those.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to
Sim,
the
são
ground.
importantes, parece.
Two poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor. And you may wish us...
I shall not wish you luck.
Negócio aqui. É um tomate. Nossa, tá tudo fechado. Tem alguma coisa aqui, deixa eu ver. Não, achei que ia abrir mais uma missão. Mas que seja o fim do tutorial, né? Agora eu tô tocando um ziriguidu. Técnica de banidores. Esse item raro.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But?
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice.
Ver quanto desconectou.
Even that.
The dead haven't.
Letting go is hard, even for the dead.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me? If it came to...
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know. I really hope not. Such entities are led. We'll see tomorrow. Now to sleep.
Não devia dar pra abrir o mapa.
This was a
Não,
dreadful
sim.
day.
Tudo bem.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Nossa, que legal. Ah, ele tá tendo um pesadelo.
Antea, she took her fire bane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Ih, eu vou jogar com ele agora. Eu acho que não, porque eu vou sair. Essa é a área de missão. Morte aos mortos. Vou mudar. Salvar o jogo. Eu não posso salvar.
Where are you? We're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Ih, eu tô dentro do sonho. Tinha árvores aqui, não? Os mesmos ratos.
Who's there? Antea? Why would you go up there alone? Open. There.
Vem pra cá.
I suppose you spec. You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Mentira. Você vai voltar. Ele ataca girando, não dá pra saber quanto que vem. Pó. Rampa de cera. Pó de fantasma.
See how they run, see how they run, run. Three blind mice, see how they run, see how they...
Opa, desconectou de novo.
Dear?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Dear, you hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love.
A pesadelo.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Will you slay the righteous?
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her?
Pistola gigante.
Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
Vou sacar a espada, velho. Boss fight. Nossa. Esperava isso. O jogo é muito parado. Eu desviei. Isso dá muito dano. Ah, desviar pra direita vai matar. Eu acho que a mulher não quer ajuda não, você quer ajudar ela. Com 3 agora. Essa é verdade. Faz o 2. Ué. Nossa. Do nada.
Where's Antea? If you laid a finger on her...
You what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only...
Death.
Retribution.
Give him back.
What?
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Ah, entendi. É o sonho do maluco lá. Morreu.
Will you come to her aid now when all is lost?
E agora? É um sonho.
If you do, I'll be waiting.
Bum, acordou, quer ver?
The icy ocean made a diamond from his
Não
grief,
era.
then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name.
Agora que apareceu o título. Nossa.
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Ah, é um sonho. Eu sabia. E não é. Pera aí, eu não. Agora...
Take me instead. Let her go!
Não, não era.
Ah, you're awake.
Seeker.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God.
Semanas.
What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Olha. O nome dela é preto.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Which?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it
Como é que
matter?
tu acha que o cara se
Of
sente?
course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Ceridian. This little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while yes, I found
This nightmare. How it spoke. How it tore right through her. Never...
few have. Fewer.
What drew such...
Who knows?
The worst angers rise from the most terrible...
An immutable law. You're not alone. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. What comes easy in life tends... You've a hole in you. A yawning, grip...
God.
Here's the thing. Unlike most, I serve my mistress. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. No. You may think you're done with your ghosts. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Till we meet again then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
A mina vai dar um TP e ele não pode ver. A mina deu um TP. Ah, meu controle desconecta em tudo. Cinco de XP. Sempre ganhava XP. O que é isso?
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it.
Foi aqui que ela deu TP, ué. Tem aqui. Metragirtes. Você não existiu. É, foda. Ela meio que não deixou nada pra trás. Tem umas coisas. Não tem nada aqui. Achei que era um violão.
Where am I?
Nossa, onde é que ele tá? Ele tá do outro lado aí. Céu do outro lado, o que é isso? Couro. Então, eu vou jogar mais tarde, depois. Olha o que tem aqui. Jump. Right. Ah, eu queria jogar o de Nightingale, mas ele não baixou. Tá tempo. Fantasma ali. Ele tá preso, fantasma. Só vai lá perto e eu saio.
Damn it. What am I doing here?
Um caminho aqui em cima. Mas como é que eu subo? Acho que não dá pra subir, né? Tenho a impressão que o mapa é grande, mas não é tão grande assim. Achei que era amarelo. Crashou?
God, fella, now's not the time.
Ah, eu vou ter que matar cachorro, velho. Tô banindo o cachorro. Vou estar aqui nesse vermelho laranja pra já disparado.
Come on, you mongrels!
Vai o cachorro. O cachorro é mágico.
What in the hell am I doing?
Ponto de habilidade. Não sabia que tinha isso, não. Estavam comendo alguma coisa. Era um cara. Evolução, inventário, crônicas. Colecionáveis, crônicas, casos. Pontos de habilidade ainda não está liberado. As pessoas falam que eu tenho ponto, mas não está liberado. Eu vou salvar aqui, depois. Queria ver se tinha alguma coisa aqui. Então é isso. Adeus. Adeus. Adeus.